Okay, right now, I am going live on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. It's a little wild. I've got two devices open. Woohoo! I also have really crazy hair because I was out walking and it was really windy. So, today I am going to share a little bit of a story. I do some volunteer work at my daughter's school, and one of the things that the thing that I do is I listen to children read stories. So, I was really touched by a story that I heard today, and I wanted to share that with you today because, you might need to hear it. So, it was about a hippo who wanted to play the cello. And the hippo is walking through the forest. No, it was a jungle. It was a wet and wild jungle. And the hippo is walking and comes across a lion. And she says to the lion, I want to play the cello. And the lion roars a big roar and says, You can't play the cello. You're a hippo. And he roared so loud that his mane just poofed out, like he lost his mane. So she took the mane. She kept on walking. Next, she comes across a cheetah. Same sort of thing. The cheetah's growling at her. You can't be a cellist. You can't play the cello. You're a hippo. And another big growl, and all the spots come off. So she's collected all the spots, and she goes along, and there's a snake, and the snake is hissing at her and saying, That's just silly. You can't be a cellist because you're a hippo. And the snake hissed so hard that its skin came off, that the skin shedded. So she picked that up too. She keeps on walking. She comes across, I think they said it was like a Lyle bird. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then she says, Please don't yell at me or growl at me or hiss at me, but I really want to learn to play the cello. And it just so happens she's holding a director's wand, and she is a musician. And she says, Well, I can help you with that. And the hippo had collected all the spots and the mane and the skin and said, Oh, well, I don't have a cello. Can I give you this in payment for lessons and a cello? And the lyrebird says, Sure. And so the hippo starts to have her lessons, and she's going through that for 2 years. And then at the end, has a concert. And at the concert, all of the animals that criticized her were there, and they loved it, and they were cheering her on. And the thing that I really loved about this story, it was really a story of perseverance, perseverance through your critics. And even though, the focus was on the external critics, a lot of times what we've got going on are internal critics. We have internal critics that kind of want to keep us safe. If we start moving into a realm that's a little unfamiliar, our inner critics start to put fear into our minds, make us afraid, to keep us playing small, from doing something different, because different is scary. And so we really need to embrace embrace those inner critics, because gosh darn it, they might be cheering you on at the end, right? And they might be inspired too. And in this story, they are so inspired that they all take up music lessons and a musical instrument, and then they're all playing together, and it's wonderful. And so, back to the inner critic. So, embrace your inner critic, because it really is trying to keep you safe, but also understand that it's doing that because you are about to be embarking on something new, which is really amazing, really wonderful. And um, so, through all of this, the perseverance, dealing with the inner critics, and in the end, through that perseverance, you are open to finding a guide, right? So the lyrebird was a guide, the teacher, the mentor for this hippo who really wanted to play the cello. And I think that this is an important piece. We have our hero, we have the guide, and the guide helps the hero become successful. The hero always wanted to play the cello and experience the joy of playing the cello. That was a big, big goal, and she needed help to get there. And if you're listening to the inner critics, when someone comes across your path that might be that guide or that mentor, you might not be in a mental place to accept that help. And so this whole story was just absolutely beautiful and so incredibly sweet. And I wanted to share this with you today. I am a mentor, I'm a guide. I'm a guide to help women rebalance their bodies and feel absolutely amazing during their midlife transition. And uh, I hope, I really hope that you stay open, hug those inner critics, keep on persevering for your dreams, whether it be health related or business related, whatever those might be, so that you're open to receiving that guidance when you come across the right person to work with you. So, hugs to all of you on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. And I hope you got something out of it. Please definitely leave a comment to share with me if you enjoyed that or not, because I could certainly make some more. So thank you, Joanne. Glad you liked the story. Okay, take care. Have a beautiful day.